Well, last episode, we finished the episode off with building this incredible looking shop. And between episodes, I have done nothing for inside. And I still need to talk to Mechanic about what we want to sell for prices of items, so we might get back to that later. But I think for right now, we need to go over here and check the wood shop. Because I have been told that someone spent quite a few diamonds here, and that is quite a few. Ooh, even acacia wood. Interesting. Wonder who bought that. No jungle, but 52 diamonds is what we got. And we actually need to come over to the ironworks shop that is run by, I believe, Death. And we actually need to buy a couple stacks of iron blocks. So if we set that down, let's snag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7. Nope, might as well just do a whole row. Alright. 9 stacks of blocks. We'll put those in our iron chest and put that away. And why don't we go and head over to the industrial district? Because what we need to do in the industrial district is actually breed more villagers to get more mason villagers. Because currently 8 mason villagers, you know, gets a couple of shulkers every couple of hours. And that is just not fast enough. I think I have enough fletching villagers? I think it's fletching. But I just need more masons because I just need more quartz. And if you remember from a previous episode, this is kind of the villager breeder I have. And I'm probably going to need a different one that, you know, actually functions correctly, where I can just give them a ton of bread or carrots or whatever and walk away and they'll breed a whole bunch up. So I think we'll use a villager breeder that is actually designed by Death Dealer. So I think I'm going to put this villager breeder right in here. It's not terribly big, and I can move the 2 villagers I currently have right there directly into the new villager breeder and have them breed to get, you know, more villagers to breed. I'm going to have, I think, 4 pairs. I can do more, but I think 4 pairs is enough for right now. And as you can tell, in my inventory, I already have all of the materials needed to build it. So I'm just going to clear out these floating trees, apparently. Make room, and I'm just going to be right back once the whole thing is built to move the villagers. And just like that, the whole thing is done. So if we go into free cam here, we can see how this works. So we got pairs of villagers right here. So we'll have 4 pairs. And as those pairs breed, the baby villagers, you know, spawn here and then get pushed to either side, go into the water stream, go up, over, and down again. And this is where I will be collecting them and moving them. So the first 6 or whatever will go from here right back into here so I can have even more breeding pairs. So now what I have the fun task of doing is trying to figure out how to get those 2 villagers right there into one of these slots without them freaking out and going everywhere. So instead of doing this thing creative like a smart person, let's just do it here and see how poorly this all goes. Alright, that actually wasn't that hard. I got him in on the first try, so if we move the other villager now, hopefully he is just as easy to move up the ramp, through the woods to Grandma's house. Come on. Alright, because the other villager is there, so if we just block him... Oh, hey. Oh my... He's trying to kill his buddy! That's not very nice. Alright, let's try this again. Of course, that happened. So let's do that before he walks away. Oh. Oh, no, no. Oh, boy. Alright, let's see if I can get him wrangled back in there. Well, he fell. Now we gotta figure out how to get him back up there. Oh, oh no. Go to bed. No, go to bed. Alright, went to bed just in time. Alright, finally. At least he's out of the cart and trap, so I just need to somehow push him in. Get in. In you go. Get in. I won't. Oh no. I did not think about this. Well, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I mean, I guess that works. I have also gone ahead into both of my villages here and collected a whole bunch of the beds and moved the beds that were in there to out here. And now I can only get out to make them visible for the villagers to actually sleep on. So I put a number of beds out and I gave them all of the bread I had. So now I'm literally just waiting for them to finish whatever they're doing. Alright, I have another pair, but this is not from breeding. This is actually... Whoa, hey, they're going again. Woo. Second child on the way. Wherever the first one went. There he is. These two came from the other village, and I actually just found them chilling in a building, protected. So, I might as well use them since they're just chilling over there. And as you can tell, the baby enters the water stream, starts freaking out, goes through, up, over, and down. Nice. And I have fully filled the villagers up here to completion. And it didn't actually take that long because the pairs were pumping out so many baby villagers that it only took maybe an hour, if that, even, to get all of these villagers up here and transported. Now, I have a test villager here to bring down into the curing area. And I believe I have it all set up correctly. If I flick that. Yep, there we go. Yep. There it is. There we go. Flick that, move him there, and there we go. Nice. That is exactly what we want. Looking at my stats, it has been a couple days later, and I checked before I started, and I only had 22,000 trades with villagers. I have added basically double that in the past, 3 days. And this is why. The villager breeder, as you can tell, produces a lot of villagers. And I put them to good use. With all of these mason villagers, I was able to get 6 stacks of quartz blocks in 1 trading day. But the downside is I didn't have enough fletchers to keep up with that emerald pricing. Now, I'm still working on it, but I have fletchers being cured and transported back up here to get some more. So I had an additional one right there, but for some reason these two got back to their original trading prices. I'm not really sure why. They were cured, went right back to the 32 trade, and I don't know why. And I added at least one more in there. So between that and the low trade prices, I am currently able to keep up with the quartz. The quartz pricing at 12 emeralds per trade. And with all of that trading, I got 4 shulker boxes of quartz blocks. However, how do we convert all of this quartz to smooth quartz efficiently? Well, that requires a super smelter, which will use lava from the lava farm. which is why I made it. And as you can tell, I've continued mining some lava here and there. And we need to kind of clear a space out for this super smelter. And I'm thinking of just putting it right underneath the lava farm. I actually decided to build the super smelter to the side of the lava farm just to give it myself some more room. And this is really two big smelters that I'm going to combine into one that I fully customized myself. And since it's really not that many resources, I'm just going to build it and then come back and show you how it works with all of the quartz blocks we got from trading with the villagers. So I'll be right back. And here is the whole thing. So this is the exact copy of this one. What happens is it works like any other super smelter, basically, where at the moment you have to manually put items in, but I might change that to do shulker loaders later, or shulker unloaders, but you put your... Whoops. Fuel in this one, and once that is completely full from this comparator, once this minecart chest is completely full, it will then send it out. And because I will be using lava buckets, it is 27 lava buckets to fill that up, and there are 27 furnaces. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. And then once there's a lava bucket waiting in any one of these hoppers, it will stop stop sending this minecart chest out and wait until this is empty to then send it out again. So if there's a whole nother minecart chest waiting to be unloaded, it will wait until the one in the furnace is completely done and the one in this hopper leaves. I haven't done a full shulker test actually, even in creative, so I honestly don't know if I'm going to lose some at the end here or not. But once there's an item inside this first dropper at least, it will update this redstone and it will send basically a pulse all the way through, emptying the droppers once there's an item, and they go into water elevators that have no water at the moment because I forgot. So why don't I do a test run with these 4 shulkers, and I will get back to you once that is done. And as the last smooth quartz blocks now come into the storage area, we can see how much we got. 2, 3. Ooh. I seem to have lost some quartz, and I believe it's from the very first batch that I put in, because at the very end, when I came to the backside, there were probably like 6 stacks of quartz sitting right on this hopper. And that is because I had the item elevator right here. So as the blocks were coming in, their momentum was carrying them through. So they were going up at an angle. So some were probably getting stuck here and some were getting stuck here and probably on this side as well. And I'm going to guess, since it takes more than 5 minutes to smelt 4 boxes of anything with furnaces, I lost a couple of stacks on either side, and hence why I don't have the 4th full box. But I do believe I kept the total from the second 2 boxes. I put a shulker on either side, and I think I was able to keep the last 2 fully. But with that, I think that will end today's episode. It's taken this episode's taken a long time to record because of all of the villager stuff we had to do over there at the villager trading hall. But since that is all good, and and we have the Super Smelter, and we have the lava farm. We can get smooth quartz like it's nobody's business. So, next episode, we should be able to make huge progress on the mega base. So, make sure you make sure you're subscribed so you can see the next Autocraft episode. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.